Hi, it's Lucy here, and today I have some really sweet stickers to play with. These little cat PET stickers are adorable, and I've made some easy cards with them, and I'm also going to create a more complicated card on this video. Look how cute they are. I created this 13.5 centimeter simple square card just using layers of squares mostly. I added this sticker, then I added the little ginger kitten to white card and cut around it so he stands out on the card. If I didn't do this, the part of him that overlaps the shelf might get a little lost as the stickers aren't fully opaque. I added a floral sticker to the corner and added a simple sentiment from my stash. The square dies have lovely stitching, and I also used a scalloped border die, but if you don't have something similar, you can cut a straight border and you can also cut squares out. Here's a similar card design. I added the kitten straight to the card this time. I used a birdhouse sticker from this book of washi and PET tapes called The Voice of Spring. It's a gorgeous set, and I thought these went great together. I also used a scalloped circle die, which cuts both the circle and scallop separately, and this is one of my favourite dies, along with this birthday sentiment die too that you probably know I use often. If you want any of the products I've used in this video, I'll have links to all the products I used below in the description box too. This next card is a really easy but cute design. The brown border is actually the negative of a border die I have, but I think it looked quite nice. Here's the border die set that I used. I love it when you can use products in more than one way. Then I've double layered the sentiment and used a metallic orange thick paper I got from Kmart of all places. Isn't this kitty sitting in a cup just so cute? I had to use it, and I also used some more of those lovely flowers that come in the set, and then I finished it off with some Nouveau crystal drops. Alright, so I have these two cat stickers already on the papers, and I've die cut them both out. Then I decided to make one on video. The other one I created much later on, and another card, so we'll see these bonus cards nearer the end of the video. But first off, with this one, I'm going to cut two 13.5 centimeter squares, which is the same size as my card front. I'm cutting two so that I have an extra layer. I'll then die cut a large circle from them. I'm just eyeballing this. I want to make sure it's in the center, but I'm not being too finicky. I didn't have a clear plan when creating this card, so we'll see where I could have made it much easier on myself. I'm going to add half a cat, so I'll keep the backing on some of it for now. I promise I'll use both halves though. And I'll cut the flowers up, and to get the backing off the stickers easily, just roll the sticker with your thumb. And this is where I really should have added the flowers before die cutting the circle, as now I'll have to die cut it again. I know it looks mean as I'm going to chop the poor cat's head off. I promise I'll be putting him back together again very soon. I'll add the top of the cat's head to white card so it's a bit higher and matches the bottom half of him. I'll fussy cut around him, but I'm leaving a white border as I feel he stands out more this way. If I have little marks on my card, I use my craft eraser, which I've had for about 10 years. It's so handy as it gets some double-sided tapes and glue off as well. I'll pop the top pieces down onto the card without adhering so I can add the window piece in the best position. And then I can also find the correct spot for the cat's head where it'll match up perfectly with where his body will be. And I think that's one of the most important parts on this card. I don't feel like there's nearly enough going on this card so far, so I'm going to create some interest with inking and a lot more flowers. First, I'll ink around the circle's edge and around the window and also around the edges of the card, giving extra shade to the corners. And this helps to complement this circle as it gives the card a bit of a circular feel too. And another thing you can do is use a corner punch on the card corners. I love that retro style too, where it softens the corners by rounding them. That will give a circular feel as well. So it's just another idea there. The ink I'm using is Distress Oxide ink in Vintage Photo. While I'm still creating, I'm happy to say if you are interested in any of the Journalsay products, I have an 8% discount code especially for my viewers. And the code is simply Lucy Patrick, all one word, and it's added on top of the sale prices. And I'll have all these details in the description box. You don't need to remember codes and things. Also, until June 9th, Journalsay are celebrating their 3rd anniversary, so they have up to 70% off, and they always have free international shipping for orders over 29 US dollars, which is about 44 Australian dollars. If you're looking to use up your stash instead, you can adapt these card designs to suit what you have on hand too. I just love to tell you when there's a sale on or if I have a discount code. And also, if you use my discount code or links below, not only do you receive gorgeous goodies, I also sometimes earn a small commission. So thank you for supporting my channel if you choose to do that. But of course, as I said, you can always use up things in your stash if that's what you're looking to do as well. As an alternative here, you could use floral ephemera or fussy cut flowers, things like that. So as you can see here, if I had decided to add the flowers all around the circle in the first place, it would have been so much easier. But it's worth the effort, as I think it looks a lot nicer with the floral border all around, doesn't it? And of course, cutting the flower bunches in half goes a long way. I only used 3 stickers to create the whole border. Now to find a sentiment and where it should sit. I like the sentiment sitting over the window image. I added a dark coloured copy to sit underneath it as well to make it sit up more. The top sentiment is a white glitter paper. I'll add some more of the Nouveau crystal drops, and this colour is called Ripened Pumpkin. It's the colour I've been using with these cards and I think it matches well. It's a nice bright orange. And once I've put it down lightly, sometimes I'll go over the dots a little bit more if I feel like they could be a little bit bigger. And then I'll just whack the card on top of the actual bottle itself, and this just makes sure that the circles are perfectly round. I'm going to decorate the inside of this card by adding the same lovely scalloped border die I used on another card, and you can just create an orange border using your trimmer as well. I'll then add a sweet little kitten to the corner, and I love how this inside looks. What do you think? Do you often add anything to the insides of your cards? I know some love to stamp their sentiments inside as well. I think washi and PET stickers are perfect for this too. So let's take a look at all the cards, including 2 cards you haven't yet seen. And I hope I've inspired you to either use up some of your stash or maybe go on a shopping spree while all of these items are available and on sale up to 70% off. And again, this sale goes until June the 9th, and they also have free international shipping for orders over 29 US dollars. And don't forget to use my code below to receive an extra 8% off too. And I forgot to mention, these cat stickers come in a variety of colours and looks. Here's the other designs I'll show you now. The packs are a set of 30, 2 of each design, and to give you an idea of their sale prices, these packs are currently $1.68 US or $2.54 Australian. Or you can purchase the set of all 6 designs for $9.88 US or $14.93 Australian. Obviously, conversion rates may change. But if you're in another country as well, hopefully this will still help to give you an idea of price. Please know I'm not required to play with any products ever as well. I create with what I'm inspired by. I choose the products that I love. And here's a super easy card I created. I used the floral bunch from this cat sticker set, but I used one of the ladies that comes from the same book I showed earlier with the birdhouse. I also want to say a quick hi to Robin C, Blessed Hands, Laura S, Barb L, and Mandy Hall, who always leave lovely comments for me. They're much appreciated. Thank you. I wasn't sure how much I liked this card, but it's warming on me. I created the background by gluing uneven strips of white scraps across another piece of white card. Then I inked all over it with an orange ink, inked the edges with brown ink. I then doodled some white borders. I think this was a great way to use up some of those white scraps that I have. I have an endless supply. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and we'll give it a thumbs up. I hope you're subscribed to my channel and have hit the notification bell so you don't miss when my videos are posted. They sometimes get lost with all the other videos out there. And just in case you haven't seen my latest Christmas video, I have 2 times $50 gift codes to give away. That's US dollars. You have until the 4th of June to enter your name, so please watch that video for more details. It's a worldwide competition, so it doesn't matter where you live. So that's it from me. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.